Good morning and good afternoon, kids. This is Teacher Gigi, and for today, we're going to learn about science. But before we start, can you please get your workbook and open it on page 1 so that we can have your guide on our lesson for today. Okay, are you ready? So for today, we're going to learn about the classification of living things, which is the plants and animals. But before we start, can you please give teacher an example of plants that you know? Okay, very good. Let's start. So number 1, we have plants. Plants is an autotroph. Can you say autotroph? Again, one more time. Autotroph. Very good. Autotroph is a living thing that can make their own food. Again, an autotroph is a living thing that can make their own food. When we say autotroph, these are the living things that needs the following. Number 1, they need, what do they need? Okay, very good. They need the sun. What else? Very good. They need air. What else? Water. Very good. Plants need the water. And last but not the least, they need soil and nutrients. Okay, again, when we say autotroph, these are the living things that need the sun, air, water, and soil. Very good. Again, can you repeat after teacher? Plants need the sun, water, air, and the soil. Very good. Can you give teacher an example of an autotroph? Very good. Okay, next. Autotroph or plants is what we call as immobile. Again, everybody, can you say immobile? Very good. Immobile, these are the living things that are unable to move from one place to another by themselves. Okay, these are the living things that cannot walk, cannot run, cannot dance, or cannot sing. They just stay in one place. For example, is trees, flowers, vegetables, and plants. Okay, very good. Again, let's do a recap. When we say plants, they are autotroph, living things that can make their own what? Their own food. Very good. What do they need to make their own food? Number 1 is sun. Number 2, water. Number 3, air. And number 4, soil. Very good. And when we say immobile, what do you mean by immobile? Very good. These are the living things that cannot move. Very good. Can plants walk? Yes or no? No. Very good. Can plants dance? Yes or no? No. Very good. Can plants sing? Very good. Okay, next. Number 2, we have animals. Okay, when we say animals, what is an animal? Very good. Can you give teacher your favorite animal? Okay. When we say animals, these are the living things that we call as heterotroph. Okay, can you read with teacher? Heterotroph. Very good. So when we say plants, they are the autotrophs, and when we say animals, they are the heterotrophs. what is a heterotroph? Can you read with teacher? Okay, very good. Heterotroph is a living thing that cannot make their own food. Very good. Again, when we say heterotroph, is it they can or they cannot? Very good. These are the living things that cannot make their own food. Very good. But why they cannot make their own food? Because animals does not need the sun and the soil. Very good. Okay, but what do they eat? What do animals eat? Can you tell, teacher? Okay, very good. So number one, we have what we call animals that are herbivore. Again, everybody, can you say herbivore? Very good. One more time. Herbivore. Very good. Okay, but what is an herbivore? Can you read your screen? Okay, very good. Herbivore are animals that only eat plants. Again, herbivore are animals that only eat plants. Only eat plants. They only eat plants, vegetables, or even flowers. Okay, very good. Can you give teacher an animal that only eat plants? Very good. Okay, can you tell teacher the names of the animals on your screen? Okay, so here we have a horse, a rabbit, koala, cow, giraffe, zebra, grasshopper, deer, caterpillar, and elephant. Again, these are the example of animals that only eat plants. Very good. Again, when we say animals that only eat plants, what do we call them? We call them as herbivore. Very good. How about next? Next we have is carnivore. Again, everybody, can you say carnivore? One more time. Carnivore. Very good. But what is a carnivore? Very good. Carnivore are animals that only eat meat. Very good. Again, carnivores are animals that only eat meat. Okay, very good. What are the examples of animals that only eat meat? Can you give teacher? Yes, very good. We have wolf, orca, shark, lion, crocodile, tiger, very good, snake, raccoon, fox, and mink. Very good. Again, when we say animals that only eat meat, they are what you call what? Okay, very good. They are the carnivore. Very good. And the last type is the omnivore. Okay, can you please read your screen? Omnivore are animals that... Okay, very good. Omnivores are animals that only eat plants and meat. Okay, they both eat plants and meat. They can eat plants and they can also eat meat. Very good. What are the examples of an omnivore? Okay, we have human, chimpanzee, we have dog, rat, monkey, bear, and badger. Okay, very good. That is an omnivore. Okay, let's have a recap. Again, when we say animals that eat plants, they are what we call the herbivore. Very good. Again, herbivore. Very good. Next, number 2. Animal that only eat meat. They are what we call carnivore. Very good. And the last, animals that eat plants and meat, we have very good. Omnivore. Very good. And for the last one, animals are also called as mobile. Okay, when we say mobile, these are the living things that can move. Again, mobile are the living things that can move. Okay, very good. They can walk, they can run, and they can jump, sometimes fly. Okay, very good. Again, when we say mobile, these are the living things that can move. Okay, very good. Okay. Next, okay, please get your workbook. Open it on page 3. Okay, we're going to answer your workbook. Open it on page 3 and page 4. Okay, listen carefully. I will tell you what you're going to do. Okay, on page 3, you're going to answer only letters A, B, C, D, and F. Again, on activity number 1, you're going to answer letters A, B, C, D, E, and F. H, I, J, you're not gonna answer. Okay, so you're going to choose and fill in the blanks with the correct words. Okay, so for example, letter A, plants are blank. They are unable to move around. Okay. What do you call the living things that cannot move? Okay, what do you call the living things that cannot move? What is your answer? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is your answer? Okay, very good. Plants are immobile. Okay, you're just going to write the answer and put it on the blank. Okay, did you understand? Activity number 1. Okay. Okay, this is the answer for letter A. Plants are blank. They are unable to move around. Plants are immobile. Okay, very good. Okay, next. Activity number 2. Write A, B, or C to group the following animals according to the food they eat. Okay, so we have A for herbivore, B for carnivore, and letter C for omnivore. Again, when we say herbivore, these are animals that only eat plants. Carnivore, animals that only eat meat. And letter C, omnivore, animals that eat plants and meat. Okay, so number 1 we have here, what animal is this? This is a, okay, very good, a snake. So what is a snake? What do they eat? Do they eat plants? Do they eat meat? Or do they eat both plants and meat? What is your answer? Is it A, B, or C? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. What is your answer? Okay, very good. Snake is an carnivore. Okay, you're just going to write the letter of the correct answer in the circle. Okay, did you understand? Okay, good job everyone. Okay, you can work alone. Okay, I'll see you next week. Bye-bye. Be safe from the virus.